Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. So, we're going to talk about child support on this one. And I want to tell y'all that in the state of Wisconsin, they putting people in regular prison for child support. I'm going to tell you how. Now, what we do is somebody come up, we got all the information. They don't be remembering, they don't sometimes be knowing, and their status be changing. So they sometimes will say, can you check my charge to see if something changed? So one guy, like, I have been to him from in there, like, he is not a problem at all. I'm gonna give you both sides of this. You gotta be fair. But I looked up his stuff. I said, man, they got you in here for that? With guys that sell drugs and drunk driving and beating on women and all type of other things. And he in there because he didn't pay some child support. Now, here's the other side of it. Like, I don't know if he was just not supporting his kids. But what he told me is this girl started flipping out on him. She ended up with another dude, and that dude ended up killing her. That's what he told me. And so her grandparents took kinship, and then they hit him for child support. When he didn't pay it, which he said he wasn't going to pay it because they could have gave him his kids, they put him in prison. That could be any one of us, man. And it could be worse. It could have been a thing where the dude killed him too. Gotta be careful with these modern women. Gotta be careful. You gotta know that there's a funeral procession. They driving like it. It ain't, but they driving like it. You gotta be careful with today's women. It's too much to lose with them. That's why you don't let them love bomb you, because those feelings change down the line. They'll start out love bombing you and have a nickname for you, and then that stuff, all that stuff changes down the line. And there's plenty guys you can ask. If any of y'all watch this, come on here and confirm what I'm saying. Yep, when I first got with her, it was I love you, calling you this, calling you that, nickname, dressing the same, just all kind of stuff. And then down the line, particularly when they get older, you get older, they get older, they start switching up. They start getting more disrespectful, more controlling, more vindictive, more manipulative. It's all you, but it's really them. These is all the roller coaster curves that you're going to deal with in these relationships. Now, your preacher ain't going to tell you that. Your grandparents ain't going to tell you that. Your parents ain't going to tell you that. If you buy into them, which they be having stuff too, you're going to find out yourself. You're going to find out the hard way. When you get in a relationship with somebody, you better be right about it. You better be right, because when you start investing into it, for most people, it's usually gonna be a bad investment. And I know y'all, he just being negative. There's people done came on there trying to rebuke me. And I bet you they the main ones. You just with somebody that's passive, that believe and not showing his real feelings and just going with the flow. So you think that your stuff is okay and your stuff ain't okay. Hardly nobody's stuff is okay. So this dude's sitting in prison. Don't know what's gonna happen. They liable to send him up north. That's still prison where he's at. All for the name of a nut. A lot of you guys, including myself included, you put too much value and emphasis on busting nut when you can bust those for free. You can make yourself do that. Instead of bringing all this DVs and she done slapped you and you done jacked her up and they took you like she ain't did nothing to you. And then the crazy part about it is a lot of dudes be going through all that for women whose sex ain't even good. They ain't good, they sex ain't good. A lot of time when they be having that bad attitude, it trickles down into their sex. When they don't have no desire for you. Like most guys can't tell because they not intuitive like that. But when they desire starts to shift, that's when you start noticing over friendliness with the opposite sex, and for some of these women, the same sex. Flirtation. Always talking about who cute. And some of them, they ain't gonna come out and say who cute. They just gonna think you dumb and beat around the bush for who they think cute. Keep talking about the same guys. Yep. Yeah, okay. Just say he cute. It don't matter. But what we got to do as men is we got to stop emphasizing so much on them. Emphasize more on ourselves. A lot of these dudes, you ain't got enough to be focusing on women like that. You ain't got your stuff together to be focusing on women like that. And that's most men. You think, you gotta realize, man, y'all is addicted to the ohs and ahs of sex. You just want some woman moaning and groaning over what you doing, that you would literally throw your life away for it. Like I say, all in the name of a nut. And you could do that for free in your bathroom. But they ain't gonna do it because they want women to validate them. With the you this, whose is this? It's yours. Addicted to it. Throw their whole lives away for that. When they can squishy and still have a peace. If you gonna keep a woman around, she should contribute to your peace and your well-being. If she ain't contributing, now watch this. If she argues more, disrespects more, criticizes more than she contributes to your peace, pleasure, and well-being, why you got her around? To be honest with y'all, it's really time for some of us to take these hits. You trying not to take the hit, you gonna end up gone. Remember Eddie Griffin joke when he say the women be nagging you to death. Ain't nothing about the vagina worth dealing with all that nagging, man. It's just not. And then they be lying about how much they done gave that thing away. Boy, it's obstacles, man. Think about it. A lot of y'all guys, and I ain't gonna include myself because I already know what time it is. I know what I gotta do. You put yourself on a hamster wheel like that little rat. You put yourself on it. You running around in the open, and you went right through that open door on that hamster wheel. And now you just on that wheel. Trying to keep a wheel spinning for what? It's nothing. You're not going to accomplish nothing keeping that wheel spinning. Just like him. I mean, he's sitting in jail with all them criminals. Mass punishment sometimes. When you can't figure out who doing what, you got to get everybody. All in the name of a nut. You can't even say love. Because most of these people ain't never been loved and don't know how to love. So it's just in the name of a nut. It's like now, you know how you be in public and you see the shapes that you like, the faces that you like. Women be pretty, nice skin tone, nice shape, little waist, skinny ankles, well-shaped butt. Now it just be like, oh, okay, yeah, she look nice. And I may shoot my shot, may not. But even if I chose to, right? I'm not gonna move too fast. When you vet, you can't move fast. You gotta just take your time figuring out who this person is. And once you find out, then you make your decision. I'm gonna keep her around for a little bit, see what can happen. See what can happen. Some of these dudes done said, forget that. When I say keep her around, that ain't moving in. That's another thing y'all dudes do. You move these chicks in right away. First of all, me personally, I can get messy. Like, I clean up after myself, but I can get kind of junky sometimes, especially I got a lot going. Ain't no way I'm dealing with somebody else just either like that or the OCD type either. Neither one of them. I'll deal with the person that clean up without getting mad. We both cleaning up. It don't turn into no argument. We just both clean up. Not the person that's a neat freak. Nah, that's to me, that's a characteristic that I don't want. Yeah, be neat. But when you're a neat freak, you gonna be turning little stuff into arguments. You know? But these guys going to prison, y'all. And I don't know the laws in the state of whoever will watch this. But just know that. Just know they going to prison. Anyway, that's all I have to say on this topic. Now get my day started. Tired, y'all. Tired. Only have one day off. Stay tuned. Hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload these videos, these helpful videos.